Hey, what's up, Crossroads friends and family?
Hey, everybody!
It has been a while since we've come to you from our kitchen table.
Yes, it has. Good to be back with you.
It is. Hey, we just wanted to check in with you, and give you a couple updates. Some of you may have known, maybe you haven't heard the news yet or not, but yesterday, on Friday, our mayor and health director informed us that the risk dial, the COVID risk dial in Lincoln has moved into the red stage, what that means is that right now, based on the cases that are taking place and things that are happening in our community, the risk of spreading COVID-19 right now is higher than it has been at all this year. And so with that, there were some precautions that were advised to go along with this as we move forward and do our best to keep everybody safe. And so we just wanted to take a couple minutes to share some things. We're just doing a couple of new things as we gather together at church in the morning. A couple of new things coming to you, and just kind of some reminders of some things that we've already got in place.
Right. So most of you know that we have 3 in-person services. The reason we do that is to allow extra distancing between the rows and extra space for people. But they're really tight. The schedule is pretty tight together. They're at 8:30, 9:45, and 11. And so what we're asking now, because we want to give everybody the chance to exit the building, sanitize all the high-touch surfaces, and so that when you walk in, it is a safe and sanitary environment. So we're asking everybody to not enter the building until 10 minutes before your service is going to start. So whether that's hanging out in the parking lot if it's good weather, or sitting in your car, the greeters will be out there to wave you down and let you know that you can come on in. So just that will give us the time that we can get the building ready for you. And then the other one is just this. Previously, we had required masks upon anytime you're moving around the building, entering, exiting, using the restroom. And just as an extra measure of caution, we are now going to be asking that masks remain on while you're in the building for the service. So we know that this is not our preference. Nobody would have chosen this, but when we look at we could either not meet and we could go 100% back online, or we could meet in person if we just take a few extra precautions. We felt like this is the best opportunity for us to still be together. So we ask that you would just keep that mask on while you're in the building.
Right, and we realize that the current DHM allows for exceptions for that, but we're asking that we not make any exceptions at this time. Again, like Beth said, we've been talking with our elders, and it was between not having service at all in person and going all online, or this, and we want to be able to provide an environment that was even just a step safer than some of the things that we've been doing leading up to this point. So we thank you for your flexibility and understanding that. I do want to give just a couple of reminders of some things. I know we've been back in doing live services for a little while now, and honestly, it does get to be a little bit comfortable sometimes, and sometimes we forget. So I just want to remind you a few things. One is let's be careful to limit our contact and honor the 6-foot thing. Right now, what we want to do a better job keeping our hallway clear. So once you do enter the building, as Beth was saying, we want to encourage you to just head to your seat. You need to use the restroom, that's okay, but then just head to your seat and find your spot. We want to maybe just remind you, limit that contact, the hugs and the handshakes. Let's leave those to the side for a little bit, and honor that 6-foot rule. The other thing, again, things that we've been encouraging all along, but want to encourage once again, is if you're not feeling well, this would be a great time to watch online. We just want to make sure we're keeping everybody safe. And then the other thing is, if you are a high risk, in the high risk category for any reason, we just want to encourage you, feel the liberty to be able to stay home. Just because we're offering services, we don't want you to feel any obligation or guilt that I need to be there. Like, we understand that everybody needs to take precautions. And so if you're in the high risk category, or if you've got loved ones who you see often in that high risk category, and you feel like it would be a wiser decision for you to stay home and just join in and watch online, then we want to empower you and encourage you to do that. No guilt necessary whatsoever. We understand this is kind of a tricky time, and we want to honor you who may be in that category or even your loved ones who you're trying to protect as well. So honestly, this is all about trying to keep you and all of us safe and healthy during this time. There's a lot of people who are hurting right now. There's a lot of people who are sick. Our city lost 5 people, or 5 people died this week because of the COVID-19 virus. And so let's be praying for our community. Let's be praying for the families who are hurting. We're seeing about 150 new cases every day right now this week. And let's be praying. Let's be a church who prays for one another, to lift one another up. And these measures, like I said, they're not what we prefer. They're not what we desire. But we want to take the extra measure to be able to make sure that everybody who comes to church on Sunday mornings is safe and healthy. And we look forward to seeing those who are eager to get together again in the morning. And for those who are going to be watching online, just know we love you. We have not forgotten about you. We're praying for you.
And 10 a.m., right? 10 a.m.
10
is our
a.m.
online service. So.
Live, 8:30, 9:45, and 11 o'clock. We love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.